Hi, my name is Morgan. I'm going to be talking about crystal healing for this pseudoscience assignment. So pretty much the idea of crystal healing is that different crystals such as like rose quartz and moldavite and such things have some sort of like energy healing power where if used in certain ways they can promote healing for different things. So different stones and such can be used for different sorts of healing. It is sort of related to like the astrology ideas, not necessarily with like the zodiac signs, but when looking up credible sources, you'll find a lot of astrology stuff. There's a study of a 2018 Pew survey actually that said that 62% of US adults believed in at least one new age belief, so like a spiritual energy. It's something that they believe in, and that 62% counted people who do and do not like follow mainstream religions and stuff like that. So the energy that I'm referring to, according to this article from sciencebasedmed.org, says the energy referred to in this energy medicine is purely metaphorical and mythical. Proponents generally claim that this is a spiritual energy, which is just another way of saying that the energy has no physical properties that can be detected and is therefore outside of the realm of scientific discovery. So there's no detectable energy that comes from crystals. The energy that people are referring to for the people who believe in this. And this other website by livescience.com titled Crystal Healing Stone Cold Facts About Gemstone Treatments also claims that it is a popular belief in like use at health spas and such, and it talks about how it's supposed to work, and it talks about different crystals such as like lapis lazuli, carnelian, and turquoise, and they ward off illnesses and negative energy, and it talks about how it actually works, and how when people meditate on the crystals and stuff, participants answered questions about whether they felt any effects after the crystal healing session, and the researchers found that, this is a quote from the website, says that the researchers found that the effects reported by those who held fake crystals while meditating were no different than the effects reported by those who held real crystals during the study. And that is supported by a 2001 Chris French double-blind study with 80 participants meditating with real quartz or a fake glass crystal. And then another source that I have here is perceptions of 8th graders concerning the aim, effectiveness, and scientific basis of pseudoscience in the case of crystal healing. And essentially, they talked about the same thing where the 8th graders were asked where they've been introduced to crystals, and a lot of it has to do with their parents because, as it kind of says in this first article that I mentioned, it was a big belief for people during like the 70s and 80s, and it goes back all the way into like ancient times, and it just comes in swings of belief. So an era people will believe in it, and then they'll get disapproved by scientific studies, and then it'll come back into motion, and it's definitely coming back into motion right now. Knowing very well it's a pseudoscience, this is actually something that I do sort of believe in. I think it's more of like the meditation process that works for most people. They say that you're supposed to use the crystals with intention and such, but So pretty much why it's a pseudoscience is because there's no scientific basis for the energy that it puts off. There's no way to measure it, and as mentioned, there's a bunch of double-blind studies that cover the fact that people who are given a placebo with a fake crystal feel the same effects and same energies as if they were holding a real crystal. So essentially, there's no proof that it has any healing properties and such, but there are websites and books and groups of people who definitely believe that this works. And yeah, so pretty much crystal healing is a giant pseudoscience that makes waves in time of people who believe in it, and eventually gets disproved by scientists. And